All right, Coach, whenever you're ready, you can start us off.
Yeah, it was, give Auburn a lot of credit. They just, we got up 18. They just had their built for coming back, kind of keep playing and competing, just like Bruce's personality. I thought for periods of time, it's the best we played all year. I thought we got out in transition and really moved the ball in transition. 17 assists, Devontae, 10 assists, 2 turnovers. The guy you hear from after me, Austin Crowley, that's the best Austin's played since he's been a Rebel. And he got 10 rebounds. And he's just more active. He guarded, defended. And so, there's a lot of things while we do it. We do it for a lot of it for happy locker rooms and enjoying those 4, 5, 6 minutes in a locker room. We had a happy locker room tonight, and hope that's what we needed before we play a really good South Carolina team on Saturday.
Ben, start us off.
Kermit, earlier this week you talked about ball screen defense and how important it was and how y'all maybe been lacking the last couple of games. You called a full timeout when Auburn had pulled within 8, and then at the very next play, Luis, he busts through a ball screen, gets the breakaway dunk, really gets momentum back on your side. Is that kind of appropriate for how y'all been working, what y'all been trying to get done?
It was. And Luis is, off to a great start. I know I probably coached Luis harder than anybody on our team because, I think he can be just an elite defender. And we expect a lot out of Luis from rebounding, and he made some timely, great shots. But I thought Hadeem did a great job. I thought that Romello did a lot better job in ball screen defense. Our perimeter guys were more in tune. So it was good. That was progress, and we've got to keep making it.
Good. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ben.
What did you say in that timeout to him, Kermit?
I just thought that we had to settle in. We got loose with the ball, and we're going to go back man-to-man defense. We've been playing some zone. We got loose in our zone, didn't rebound out of the zone. And there's nothing, just kind of cause something on the other end. Obviously, we didn't need that because of, Luis made a great play.
Tyler, go ahead.
Coach, besides being able to get the win, what's been the biggest difference between tonight's game and the past 2?
Just closing out. I mean, obviously Alabama, not Alabama. They beat us, but we're up 7 against Wichita State. We're up 9 against Dayton, and we talked about being a second half team and just closing out, defending, running good offense. Jarkel did a great job down the stretch, making free throws. So just doing what college teams do to try to finish games.
Go to Nick.
We talked all offseason about getting better as a rebounding team. The way your guards stepped up today, kind of what does it tell you about your team when you can have guards that are rebounding 24 times a game in SEC play?
Yeah, that's big time. And Austin gets 10 and Luis gets 7. Matthew, 16 minutes, had 4. When you play Auburn, that's a critical stat because they're going to shoot 33s, and that's probably a low. So there's going to be a lot of long rebounds. And there's those balls that come all those 50-50 balls right about the elbows and the tees, 15 feet. And called a timeout one time. Our guys were leaking out, not putting their nose in the middle of the action. But I was really proud of our perimeter guys tonight.
Flip side of that, you talked about wanting to get Hadeem a little more involved in the offense. How good was it for him to just see those balls drop?
Great. And that's what he's doing. I'm telling you guys, 7 weeks ago, he may have been our best player, our best practice player on the floor. His voice was loud. He just went through like 3 straight kind of injuries and illnesses in just 6 weeks. And so it's just finally he's got a little practice, and he was rusty last couple games, but you can tell he's coming around in practice, and so we need him big, and he's going to play great minutes for us.
Back to Ben.
Kermit, you've been looking for a role for Austin, for him to carve out a role. Was this kind of what you want from him moving forward?
Yeah, Austin, the whole thing with Austin is just his physicalness, and rebounding is it, everything. He's skilled, he's good basketball IQ. It's just his physicalness of getting over ball screens, making those kind of plays. And when he does that, the sky's the limit for him. And he's athletic, and it doesn't matter what position you play. If you rebound the ball well, you're going to play well. And he did tonight.
Any more questions for Coach? All right, thanks, Coach.
Thanks, guys.
Bring up Austin, guys. You got a question for Austin, raise your hand.
All right, Austin. See you tomorrow, buddy.
All right, Ben, start us off.
Austin, this is a game for you that you've been trying to work towards, and as far as carving a role and being active and impacting winning for you, was the emphasis on being more active as far as rebounding to add to other areas of your game, open up other areas of your game?
Yeah, the biggest thing in practice for these last couple of games was me defending, being more physical, rebounding. And Coach stays on me 24/7 about rebounding and defending. So that was my thought. I didn't go in the game trying to make shots. I went in trying to affect the game in different parts of the game. So yeah, defending and rebounding are probably the two things I was thinking about the most.
Go to Nick.
When you look up at the scoreboard and you see you have no points but 9 rebounds, how weird is that for you to just know that's the kind of role you've carved out for yourself?
It kind of wasn't even weird, really, because I just want to affect the game as much as I can in different ways. So if I'm scoring 20 tonight or if I'm scoring 0, getting 10 rebounds, it doesn't really matter to me. As long as I'm out there contributing to the team, helping the team, it doesn't even matter to me.
Go back to Ben.
Austin, Auburn had cut it to 8 there when Kermit caught a full timeout. Then Luis, he gets the steal breakaway. You yourself had the layup and also a steal. What changed in that moment? Was that just a good reset for you guys, or what did Kermit say to you?
Coach stays on us about defending, and y'all know Coach. He's just always gonna be hard on us. So when he challenges us, we challenge each other and tell each other, let's go ahead and start it back up. We got our rest and start it up. And yeah, what I'll say with Luis, that really sparked us up right there because he said let's come out and let's play defense, and he started us up right there. So yeah.
Also, Austin, having lost the last couple of games, how relieving is it in the locker room just to get that winning locker room, that winning feeling back?
Well, if you go look in the locker room right now, you would think we just won the national championship. We were very excited, happy for each other, everybody dapping each other up. The locker room just changes, when you win. We never got too down, we never got too high, never got too low. Like Coach Kermit said, never get too high, never get too low. But we stayed subtle, and now that we got a dub, excited, ready for the next game.
Any more questions for Austin? All right, Austin, thank you.
Appreciate y'all.